What's more likely?
Never say never, but never.
Thank you so much, Coach Tomlin. Go for it, Mike.
All right,
Chrissy,
let's
what do you
do
got?
it. Let's do it. Some NBA ones, and then a couple NFL draft, and then we'll hit the weekend. All right, what's more likely? Team to avoid the sweep in the first round of the NBA playoffs: Nuggets or Raptors?
I'll go Raptors. I think my Warriors are crushing it right now, and I think there's a big problem for the Nuggets coming up. I think they get swept, and I say that the Raptors are going to take one and send it back to Philadelphia and start the clock on the "oh no, here we go again" conversation for the Sixers and Doc Rivers. I'm not saying it's going to happen.
No.
But I'm asked what's more likely. That's what's more likely to me. I say that.
I actually think Toronto might get one. I mean, they've played pretty well the last two games. They've been kind of unlucky to lose the overtime game. But I saw a good stat. Jokic, one of the first players to ever score 20-plus points in 7 straight playoff games and to lose all 7.
That takes some doing, man. But ridiculous. I think the Warriors are
they're kind of next level. Right?
Yes. There won't be a minutes. I think they complete the sweep, and then the minutes restriction will be lifted.
Bye.
Sixers and 4.
Okay.
All right, here we go. All right, next up, what's more likely? Series tied at 1-1, most likely to go 7. 1-1 series right now, most likely to go 7 games. Bulls, Bucks, or Suns, Pelicans. Injuries also a big factor in these series.
Bulls, Bucks. I think the Suns eventually take care of the Pelicans. Certainly if they're not playing Zion. Come on now, Matt. I'll go Bulls, Bucks. That's what I'll say.
Bulls, Bucks. TJ, any thoughts to that? Any thoughts to that one?
More likely.
What's
more likely?
Devin Booker, man. He's just not playing is a problem.
I know that, but the Suns are the 1 seed, man.
I know, but you know why they're the 1 seed? Because of Devin Booker.
Okay.
I would say that I'll go with you on that one, Rich. So,
you don't have to. You don't have to agree. Just
because I also feel the Bulls are a lot better team.
Understood.
Than they're getting credit for.
I agree, but I think Giannis is going to
with Chris Middleton being out too.
I understand.
So I agree with you on that.
That's what I appreciate.
You're a basketball guy. Why wouldn't I agree with you?
God Almighty!
All right, here we go, guys. Next up, these two series are both 2-0. So what's more likely? Celtics go and win both games in Brooklyn, or the Hawks, down 0-2, win both games at home?
I don't think either are likely at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'll go with the Hawks on that front. I'll go with the Hawks on that front. How about this? I think it's going to be a pivotal Game 5 in Boston. I'll go with the Nets winning both at home.
Really?
Yeah. That's where I'll go.
Wow.
I don't see either of those things happening.
All right, fair. All right.
What's more likely is that...
What's more likely?
But we won't know this by Monday, right?
We won't know that by Monday. No,
okay.
No, we won't.
All right, what else?
All right. Team down 2-1, most likely to come back and win their series. Team down 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
Jazz or Wolves?
I'll go Wolves. I think Luka's coming back to make things a little bit more dicey.
And the fact that Dallas is manned up, Jalen Brunson's,
yeah.
Both.
I think Luka comes back and it'll make things dicey for the Jazz. I think you might have, if Quinn Snyder and Nick Nurse are on the Lakers' radar, I think by this point next week, the radar will have some pings on it. Like it's the Red October. Yeah.
Who's more likely to be the Lakers coach, Quinn Snyder or Nick Nurse?
I'll go Nick Nurse. How about a bonus? What's more likely? We don't even have any graphics to support it.
We just made that up.
Okay.
All right, a couple NFL draft ones real quick.
Okay.
What's more likely? Wide receiver to be traded before the draft. A nice 3-pack of Deebo, A.J. Brown, DK Metcalf.
Oh, I'll take the none.
That's not one of the options.
It is I'm making an option. None of them are going anywhere.
What's more likely?
None.
If something were to happen.
None. Like my kids are always like, Dad, when are we going to get there? Dad, what time is it? You know what time it is? It's 1:30 none. How many more, Dad, how many more minutes do we going to go till we get there? None minutes. That's why I got best dad ever. None minutes.
Don't worry about it.
None.
All right, last one. We asked this last week, so let's do it again in a similar fashion.
So you want to answer that question? What do you think? Deebo,
I think it's Deebo Samuel.
No, he's not going anywhere. No way, no how. I know I'm putting it out there. I know the man who spoke
You
to
are being
Deebo
strong.
on yesterday's show, Jeff Darlington, said if his guess is that he'll be gone by next week. We can revisit this on Monday.
Sure.
There's no way. Why would the Niners do that?
I mean, Rich, if he's homesick,
He's gonna play. If he's homesick
They
and he
pay
doesn't
him more
want to
money.
sign, if he's homesick and doesn't want to sign long term, then great. Then let's have a farewell tour in the NFC West this year.
or you pay him and just have him move all his family to the Bay Area. Like, you're homesick, here, everyone come to him.
Right. You
'Cause
can
I'm
have his
not
own.
letting that guy go.
Have his own South Carolina crib.
Yeah,
Right in
like,
the-
get out of
Whatever
here.
it
I'm not
is.
trading
Build your
Deebo.
own crib.
Yeah, right?
All right, last one. What's
Mamas
more
and aunts and
likely?
uncles?
We get a trade into the top 6 for a quarterback, or some draft day news stunner like Rodgers last year.
I'll go a trade into the top 6 for a quarterback is more likely. Although the hell going on is the phrase that pays.
So just some like.
So what would the
bomb.
stunner be? That
I don't know.
Murray does in fact demand out,
Maybe,
one out?
or one of these guys gets traded, or Tom Brady does something. I don't know, just some
Another
kind of thing
draft
that's like,
day
whoa!
stunner.
Yeah,
I'll go trade into the top 6. You want it top 5 for Kenny Pickett? That would be a
I made
great
it
moment.
because Carolina's at 6.
No, I know that. No, and that's where it goes. Or people need to get in front of Carolina to go get who they want, and that's the way Kenny Pickett winds up being a top 5 pick.
That'd be great.
Because the Giants want to trade out. I think the Giants want to
probably.
trade out.
Probably.
You trade out of 5, you get more picks later on next year and later on in the draft, and you still got 7 in your back pocket. That's a nice W. Although that might cost them the guy we're about to talk to here in Evan Neal. Good. What's more likely, Christopher, right there?
Rock and roll.
All right. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.